Asbestos, as most Australians know, was mined up in Wittenoom in the northwest of Western Australia for about 23 years between the 1940s and 1960s. Almost all Australian citizens have in their head these images of dust-covered men, children playing in tailings, the images of people dying, the knowledge of the corporate negligence and cover-up, people dying on the footsteps of the courtrooms before they could get compensation. My name is Michelle Johnston, and this is my first novel, Dustfall, which was published in 2018 by UWA Publishing. I never meant to write a story about Wittenoom. In my day job, my other job, I'm a doctor. And what I really wanted to do in exploring a story in long form in a novel was to write about medical error and the fallout of medical error, how it can derail a doctor, disrupt their life and have wide-reaching implications. And when I thought I need to send my disgraced doctor somewhere, I wanted them run to the ends of the earth, and I had in my head this image of this hospital that I'd come across when I'd visited Wittenoom, the dying town, 2 decades ago. And this hospital, which was the most eerie place imaginable, wind whistling through the holes in the walls, the bricks crumbling away. There was gauze and bandages rolling through the floor, and hardly anyone knew about it. And I thought, I'll send my doctor there. But like all writing novels is an act of slow unraveling and revealing over time. And I realized if I was going to use that as a setting for my story, then I would need to do the story of Wittenoom justice. And that took a lot of research, a lot of interviews and looking through mountains of material, which wasn't always easy to get to. And it was the most extraordinary story. And of course, as this story grew of its own accord, the true theme of the novel came to me, and I'd never realised it. And to me, the main theme of the novel is the juxtaposition between when an individual makes an error and how they behave, and how a corporation and government behave after they make an error, particularly when it comes to loss of human life. So that's my book, Dustfall. The other thing I like to think about with this book is how magic realism crept in when I hadn't realised that would be the case. Dustfall is, I guess, what you might call metafiction. There's a novel within a novel, nested novels. And I think because in my formative years I had loved so dearly the writings of magic realism, of course, Gabriel Garcia Marquez and Isabella Allende, and those. And I think when you read voraciously in your formative years, it infuses like a good ingredient you don't know about into your writing when it comes time to develop your own writing skills. Dustfall, UWA Publishing, 2018, and the publishing journey with UWA Publishing has been one of the great joys of my life. It's been enormously rewarding to have published locally and to have been able to share the book, particularly in a face-to-face way with the people of Perth, many of whom have had their own intersections with asbestos and that fallout. So thank you.